being in Atlanta, because there's like, again, this podcast is called Building Wealth with No Borders, and one of the things that I talk about is sometimes just being in the right city, being in the right place, depending on what you want to do. Like, I don't know what like a if you were, let's say, in Milwaukee, I don't know where that is, and you wanted to...
Wisconsin, Milwaukee.
Yeah, I don't know. It's something that I'm like, I don't know anyone that comes from there. If you were in that place and you tried to do what you were doing, you probably wouldn't have had that success, right?
Yeah.
And that's why you build wealth with No Borders, because sometimes, luckily, maybe you grew up in Atlanta, right? You grew up in Atlanta, so for you, you're lucky if you grew up in somewhere like London, Dubai, you know, there are opportunities there, but sometimes you can grow up in London, but so many entrepreneurs in London move to the States because actually the opportunity that we're looking for, I might be in a great city, but the opportunity that I'm looking for is not in this city, so I need to move somewhere else.
Right.
So I like that you said that. So what was it that you did with like Brent Faiyaz? I read some stuff about like just, I guess, the terms and the contracts and looking at it from that.
It's funny because this story is like started and literally dates are really always engraved in my mind. So I remember being in Atlanta. I have a friend named Irvin. So Irv called me and like, yo, I want you to meet this kid. I said, bet. I said, I'm in Atlanta. He said, all right, we come in, we got some shows, but we go to some studio. So I go to this pizza shop downtown. This is probably like, this had to be September, around this time in 2011.
Mm.
And I walk into the pizza shop and it's Irv, he's sitting with this white kid. I'm just like, yo, Irv, what is this? So the white kid didn't talk the whole time. He was just silent. He was just like, and I'm like, we talking. And so that kid was Machine Gun Kelly.
Okay.
At the time, he wasn't going by MGK, he was going by Machine Gun Kelly. And Irv was like, yo, this is my new artist. He's from Cleveland. So I was like, man, this is so dope. And I think the kid, you know, I heard some of the music. I just love his aura. I'm like, yo, Irv, I think this is going to work. So what ended up happening is maybe by November, he's hot, but only in the state of Ohio, right? And they started getting chased around by lawyers and like people wanted to sign him. So one of the lawyers that they was trying to sign him, when they didn't want to sign to the lawyer created this contract structure that basically said, we're gonna start a company. You're gonna own a piece of the company, I'm gonna own a piece of the company. And they had like 3 or 4, 5 different owners. And then we're gonna start putting up the music. Or we're gonna go into a partnership with a major label. So when Irv did the deal, I was like, man, I'm trying to learn. How did y'all go about doing the deal? So I sat down with him and he showed me the terms. I was like, this is an interesting deal. This is like an operating agreement, but it got like music industry terms in it. I was like, man. So I remember him sharing it with me. So I took that structure. I was like, I'm gonna find artists that's gonna like just want to partner with me. That's how I'm gonna not get fired. That was my whole thing. I'm like, I'm just trying not to get fired. So that was the beginning of like, from a business infrastructure perspective, just knowing the terms that I can use to kind of protect myself and protect the artists. So maybe I had about 2 or 3 artists that signed those type of deals with me.